So you're planning a trip to the Grand Palladium Riviera Maya. Great choice. Until you hit that classic travel dilemma, too many options. TRS Yucatán, White Sand, Colonial, Kantenah, same complex, wildly different vibes. Hi, I'm Nancy. We've stayed at all four, and today I'm walking you through exactly what you need to know to pick the one that best fits your family, your priorities, and your tolerance for golf cart rides. No fluff, no sales pitch, just the good, the meh, and the, I wish I knew that before I booked. We are a different type of channel. We are entirely self-funded, we remain anonymous, and we don't tell the resorts that we're making videos about our experiences. We take time out of our vacation to film and tell you about our honest experience, the good and the bad, so that you can make an informed decision about the resort and whether or not it's a good choice for you and your family. If our type of channel is for you, like the video and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Let's get going. The Grand Palladium Riviera Maya is basically a small resort city. It's made up of 4 separate resorts that all share amenities, restaurants, pools, and entertainment. If you stay at TRS Yucatán, you can go anywhere in the complex. If you stay at one of the family-friendly resorts, White Sand, Colonial, or Kantenah, you can access everything except TRS. There's a shuttle system with golf carts that run constantly and they're surprisingly efficient. But make no mistake, this is a sprawling property. If you've got mobility issues or small kiddos in strollers, the size of this place is something to seriously consider. Even with the carts, there's a lot of walking, some stairs, and plenty of wooden pathways that aren't exactly stroller-friendly. Let's start with TRS Yucatán, the adults-only resort in the complex. If you're traveling without kids and want a more luxurious, peaceful vacation, then this one's for you. It's quiet, it's elegant, and it has the best restaurants and cocktails in the entire resort network. The food here isn't just better, it's in a completely different league. But here's what you should know. TRS doesn't actually have its own beach on site, like in front of the resort. You'll need to take a shuttle down past Kantenah to get to the TRS exclusive beach area. It's there, it's just not real close to the property. It's a bit of a buzzkill if you were hoping for beachfront lounging just steps from your room, but the beach itself is lovely once you get there. There are 3 pools. One is an infinity pool that looks out to the ocean, and another is a seawater pool, and it's honestly a really unique pool concept. The third terrazza pool is a quiet one near the center of the resort, and it's open until midnight. The rooms are sleek, the service is good, and yes, they do offer butler service, but don't expect Downton Abbey. It's more like a concierge service with a WhatsApp number and a friendly smile. You'll also need dinner reservations for all the restaurants. During high season, those can be tough to get, so book as early as you can. The spa is nearby, and it's excellent if you're into wellness, massages, or just hiding from the sun for an hour. TRS is not mobility friendly, so if you have difficulty walking or navigating stairs, the long wooden walkways, well, this isn't the best pick. It's doable, but it won't be smooth sailing. There are no elevators, so if you do have mobility concerns, book a ground floor suite for sure. If you're here for quiet, cocktails, and upscale everything, it's the strongest choice on the property. White Sand is part of the family-friendly side of the resort, but it has a more tranquil, slightly adult-leaning vibe. It's perfect for families with older kids who don't need splash pads or babysitting services. If your kids are more into sunbathing than supervised crafts, then this is probably the sweet spot. What makes White Sand stand out is its romance bungalows. These are ideal for multi-generational trips where maybe the grandparents or the couple who just really needs a break want their own peaceful space. The resort layout gives you quiet corners and a bit more breathing room. It's also home to the complex's cenote, which is especially beautiful at night when it's all lit up. Most people miss it entirely, but it's a hidden gem. The downside? Well, the beach. It's not great. It's rocky, narrow, and not really what most people picture when they think Riviera Maya, so if you're a beach bum, you'll be happier elsewhere, but if you're a pool person, this resort delivers. White Sand has a huge main sprawling pool area complete with a swim-up bar, poolside service, and a great lunch buffet that's steps away. White Sand is getting some updates in 2026, including more adult-only areas and a coffee shop. So it's a good pick if you're looking for somewhere peaceful now and a little extra potential in the future. Colonial is where the action is. It's smack in the middle of the complex, and it's built for families with young kids who want everything. There's a splash park, a baby care center, a full kids club, and even a teen club for the older siblings who are too cool, but they secretly love it. It's also right across from the sports complex, which has everything from pickleball and tennis to soccer and mini golf. So if your vacation dreams involve burning off your buffet calories on a basketball court, this is your spot. The rooms here are older but totally functional. You're not getting brand new finishes, but you are getting easy access to everything. Colonial also has a small adults-only pool tucked away in a secret spot for when you want some peace and quiet while the kids are busy at the clubs. There's also a 24-hour sports bar in the lobby, which is a draw for people who want a casual spot to grab a drink or a late-night snack. It's not fancy, but it's practical and honestly a bit of a lifesaver during travel delays or jet lag. If you've got toddlers, energetic kids, or just a group that likes options, Colonial is probably your best match. Colonial and Kantenah share a huge main pool complete with bars, loungers, a splash park, and a beachfront lunch spot where you can grab a burger and keep your toes in the sand. Kantenah is the tale of two travelers. On one hand, it's an affordable resort in the complex. If you book a standard room, you're getting an older unit that's perfectly fine as a home base, but don't expect fancy upgrades or sleek finishes. But if you go to the Family Selection upgrade route, it's a completely different experience. Family Selection is basically TRS for people who brought their kids. You get swim-up suites, a private pool, a lounge, concierge service, and Family Selection adults have access to most TRS restaurants and amenities. It's a great option for families who want a more luxurious stay without fully committing to the adult-only TRS vibe, especially if you're planning to take advantage of the kids club or even hire a nanny for a few hours. You can slip away and enjoy some grown-up perks and then come back refreshed and pretending like you didn't just drink a craft cocktail or two while lounging in a quiet bar. The beach at Kantenah is better than White Sand, and the Family Selection beach area is just gorgeous. But just like the rest of the complex, it's not easy to get around if mobility is an issue. There's only one building here with an elevator, and that's the brand new beachfront Family Selection building. Golf carts do run frequently, and the system actually works really well, but you'll still be doing a fair bit of walking or creative stroller detouring, especially if you've got small kids and a lot of beach gear. Kantenah Family Selection is the luxury family version of TRS Yucatán. Regardless of where you stay, you'll have access to nightly entertainment, and the shows rotate between theaters at different resorts, and live music often pops up in various locations. You can check the app or the entertainment schedule and walk or cart your way to whichever vibe you're after that night. You get to share all of the restaurants, you get to go in all of the family pools, and if you want a quiet moment, don't miss the cenote at White Sand after dark. It's calm, beautifully lit, and weirdly under the radar. The entire complex is one of the better setups for large, diverse travel groups. If you stay at TRS, you can access almost everything throughout the entire complex. If you stay at any of the family resorts, you have access to almost everything at all three family resorts. So let's say you're floating in between two of the three and you can't decide. You just pick the one that hits most on your checklist and know that you can easily go to all of the other amenities at the other family resorts too. Figure out where you will spend the most amount of your time and then make that your home base, knowing that you can enjoy the rest when the mood strikes. Be honest with yourself about how many stairs your stroller is willing to suffer, but if you enjoy your morning or after dinner stroll, then this resort complex is a great choice. There are a lot of pathways to walk without ever having to leave the property. One complex, 4 resorts. And now, hopefully, you're no longer stuck in the decision-making spiral. Each Grand Palladium property has its strengths and its quirks. Whether you're here with toddlers, teens, grandparents, or just your partner, there's a version of paradise waiting for you, assuming that you pick the right one. You're still unsure and you want to dive deeper? Check out our resort walkthroughs, our full review videos, restaurants and bars, and room options. Each one gives you an inside look at each of these resorts before you book. Paying upfront for an all-inclusive is a big expense and an important decision, and we make videos to try and help you figure out which resort is worth your hard-earned vacation dollars. Our goal is to help you pick the resort that's best for you, based on our honest experiences. We tell you the pros and the cons so you can then decide for yourself. Those fancy brochure pictures don't really paint an accurate idea of what you're paying for. Would it be easier to make AI-generated videos about resorts that we've never even been to? Yes, it sure would. Cheaper too. But that is not us. Please consider supporting our channel by using the links in the description box to book your next trip. No matter which resort or hotel you choose, it won't cost you anything extra, but it does support what we're doing. Win-win. And whichever resort you decide to book, thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next escape. We have 4 resorts in Punta Cana coming up next, 4 adults only, and 1 family resort. What are they really like, and are they worth your money? Stay tuned to find out. Have a wonderful week, do something nice for yourself and someone else, and we'll be back next week with more new travel escapes. Bye, everybody.